Y'all, we have a new faction. Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, and Paul Heyman all come together, raise each other's hands. We knew that Bron Breakker was getting help from Paul Heyman backstage. We knew that Paul Heyman was a big Bron Breakker fan. And when we found that out, we said, sign us up. This is so exciting. This is a breath of fresh air. This is a shot in the arm that Raw needs. Judgment Day was the big heel bad faction, and it seems like now after WrestleMania in particular, they seem to be going into a face run. We need a new heel faction to lead the charge on Raw and be the big bad group moving forward. Enter Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Bron Breakker. This could be the faction that builds up for War Games, this group taking on the role of Evolution. You have Paul Heyman as the Ric Flair role, the star of the past. You have Seth Rollins. Obviously, Triple H and Seth Rollins are super close. There are a lot of comparisons between the guys, both as wrestlers and also when it comes to how they view the wrestling business as a whole. And now you have Bron Breakker, who takes the role of Batista. The spot left to fill is the Randy Orton spot. Randy Orton at the time of Evolution was a young blue chip prospect. His name preceded him. He went on to be the Legend Killer. He was cocky, arrogant, and then he had the snap and he became the Viper. There are very similar guys that could fill the early stage Randy Orton type role in this faction. 3 of them come to mind, and I'll start with the least likely option for me, and that's Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, I don't think really needs this group as much as the other names that I'm about to list. I think Carmelo Hayes could be successful on his own. I also think that there's a better direction for Carmelo Hayes, and I think it's good that he stays away from a faction with Bron Breakker because they had very similar careers. They were the Cena and Batista of NXT 2.0. He can be a solid mouthpiece. He's been fighting all the big names, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. The next likely option. I think it'd be really cool if they pulled from NXT. What if they pulled Ethan Page? All ego Ethan Page would be a solid addition to this group, would be a solid representation of the future. My only hesitation is that there's really no connection with Ethan Page and anyone else in this group. The reason this person is number 1 is because this person has connections with someone in this group already, and that is Austin Theory. Austin Theory would be fantastic in this group. He has already been a star. He's already mixed it up with the top stars. The problem is he moved back down the card. I think it'd be interesting to see Theory turn on Waller, join this faction, and restore the connection that he already has with Seth Rollins. Think back to the Messiah days of Seth Rollins. They wanted to build a faction around the Messiah Seth Rollins. Austin Theory was in this group. I think that's the move.